Good morning, crafty friends. Today is Monday, January something. I don't know. It's Martin Luther King Day, and I am Jessica. I do know that. And today I'm going to be packaging up some custom orders that I made. And since it is the holiday, I won't be able to mail these out today, but I'm hoping to get them out into the mail tomorrow. So in a little bit, we are headed off to the Santa Cruz Warriors basketball game. They are the D League for the Golden State Warriors, and they're in my hometown. And my daughter is playing basketball, and the whole basketball league for the little kids is sponsored by the Golden State Warriors. So she's gonna wear her Warriors jersey and go watch the big kids play basketball. So we're excited about that. I'm gonna pack my knitting to take to the game because, of course, if I'm going to be sitting for an hour and a half to 2 hours, I'm going to be knitting. I do really hope they let me bring my metal needles into the arena. So we'll see. That might be an issue, but worst comes to worst, I'll just go put them in the car and not get to knit for the game, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, so the orders that we're packing up today, I wanted to show you them before I put them in the packages. So the first one is not a custom order, but it's something I'm sending off to a friend. So she is due with a little baby this spring. So I'm sending her a little baby strawberry hat and then a mama strawberry hat. So I'm gonna get these packaged up and in the mail to her. Then I had a custom order for this like jewel colored hat. She told me what color she wanted, and so before I knit the hat, I sent her a photo. Well, I had like 4 different colors that fell into her parameters. So I sent her pictures of the 4, and this is the colorway that she chose. So it is all, she didn't want a pom-pom, so it is simple, pretty, and ready to go. So I'm gonna get this one packaged up to go into the mail tomorrow. And then this is a repeat customer. I think she's bought like 5 or 6 strawberry hats from me. She works for one of the local huge berry companies, and so I think she really likes to give these hats as gifts. It started because my mom bought a baby strawberry hat for this lady's granddaughter and gifted it to her. And now this lady has contacted me to knit adult hats in the strawberry. So, oh, I just set up a hummingbird feeder yesterday out on my deck, and a hummingbird's there. Yay. Sorry, sidetracked. So I have 2 adult hats ready to go for her. And I'm not gonna mail these because she is local. So my mom's gonna see her later this week. So I wanna get these packaged up because today we are going to the game with my mom. The basketball game. My parents have season tickets to the Warriors, and then their friends couldn't go to the game today, so they sit right next to my parents, so their friends gave my parents their extra tickets for today for free, and so that's why we're going alongside my mom, because they're all the seats are in a row. So all that is to say, I need to get these packaged up so that I can give them to my mom, who can give them to the lady that she's gonna see later this week. And then she just Venmos me payment. So that's gonna work out pretty well. So I've got these 3 packages to package up. Can you guys hear the noise upstairs? I think the kids are playing with the cat toys, and you can just hear stuff go rolling along the floor upstairs. Anyways, I'm going to get these packaged up. I will try to take a picture of the packages when they are done before I put them into the poly mailer bags. And then I'm going to pack the yarn for today, and then we're gonna get ready to go to the game. So thank you so much for being here, and I will check in with you guys later. All right, happy knitting, bye. Good afternoon. We are at the park before Mabel's skating lesson, and I'm casting on a hat for a custom order that I got while we were on our trip to Tahoe. So I'm going to be working on that today. We're here at the park for a little bit, and then we go to her skate class. And so I'm hoping to be able to knit on it more there too. But that is what we are doing. It's a gorgeous day. Happy to be back out of the snow and into the 70-degree beach weather. So happy knitting, and I'll check in with you in a little bit. Hello friends! We are at the park today, and I this morning woke up to a custom order on Etsy. So the lady ordered a newborn strawberry beanie and some newborn strawberry booties. And I have the beanies made, but I don't have any strawberry booties ready. So I am knitting those up real quick and hoping to get them out to her on Monday. So the kids are playing, I'm knitting, it's sunny. We've had some days of really dreary, like drizzly, just wet days. So we are definitely enjoying the sunshine today. So I'm going to be knitting on these booties and enjoying the sun, and I will check back in with you guys later. Bye. So sometimes I feel like everything is so much harder than it needs to be. For example, I'm outside on our deck. I'm having to hang our laundry because our dryer broke. So thankfully it is a sunny day and it will dry. The rest of the United States is having a very, very cold snap, but we're in California and it's sunny and gorgeous. Okay, but back to my problem. So I'm having to hang laundry. The smaller things I hang on this little drying rack behind me, and the big things like towels and jeans, I hang on this umbrella Swift thing. Now, here comes the problem. Okay, I need to get here. I have this couch pulled out, like our outdoor couch is pulled away from the wall where it normally is back here because my husband had to go up on the roof, yada yada. So I need to push the couch back because it is blocking my path to the laundry line. Now, before I do that, since we never have it pulled out, I should probably sweep back there. And this is all just because I need to hang in the laundry. And so now everything takes longer and is so much harder than I feel like it needs to be. But we're gonna do it. I'm gonna sweep real quick. I'm gonna push the couch back. I'm gonna finish hanging the laundry, and then I'm gonna go back inside and finish whatever it was I was doing inside before I got distracted by the laundry being done. So here we go. So the rest of the United States is having a cold front, and we are too, but cold front here means it's like 55 degrees. Yeah, not terribly cold. So I have these empty green stalk planters, and I'm going to be planting some dahlia and peony and ranunculus in them today. So let's get going. So these are what we picked up at Home Depot last night. We have one thing of dahlias, 3 of peonies. We have these peonies, which look really pretty. White peonies, pale pink peonies, and then this random ranunculus. It says 40 bulbs, holy cow. So, yeah. Here we have 3 green stalks plus a 4th one over there. This one here is better for herbs because it's got the short little pockets, and these have the deep pockets. So this one is usually my strawberry green stalk, and I'm not sure if they're going to come back this year, but I think I'm going to leave that one alone. This one here has some geraniums at the bottom. At the top, it's got green onions. This one here at the top, it has all mint that will come back proficiently. This one just has weeds. There's some like nasturtiums down there. And then there's a random geranium doing really well in that one. So I'm going to plant some in these guys and we'll see how they do. Okay, so she's back at it. And I'm thinking if we go really quietly, we might be able to see her without scaring her. So let's go. Thatcher, shh. Okay, stay there, please. All right. Telling us she laid her egg. Did you lay an egg? Let's go see. There it is in the basket. So there's 1, 2, 3. This is her secret spot. Kitty, kitty. Working on a baby hat. And listening to the birds and the cat. Enjoying the view. Good morning, crafty friends. So I wanted to show you what I finished yesterday for actually I finished it the day before. Today's Monday morning. So I finished this on Saturday for my custom Etsy order. So we have little strawberry baby booties. You guys saw me working on these at the park. The souls say, "I am so loved." And then a little newborn baby hat. Sorry about the lighting. It's like 7 in the morning. But yeah, I'm going to get these packaged up and sent on their way. I believe they're going to Minnesota. I'll have to look and see where they're going. But the little baby was just born this week and she weighs 9 pounds already. So I want to get these out in the mail and hopefully they fit her just perfectly. So stay tuned.
No, this could fit down here. Let me see.
Good morning, friends. So today we are at the park and I am trying to get in a walk before I sit down and knit. I spent all morning knitting on a headband and I think it's gonna be way too big. So I'm kind of frustrated with knitting right now, and I thought taking the kids to the park would be fun and then I could kind of just get in a little bit of a walk. With my anemia, I really don't have a lot of energy. Hi! So, I want to take advantage of having a little spurt while I do. So, I'm gonna get a walk in, I'm gonna put on some music, I'm gonna stop the shaky video, and then I will see you guys when I get to sit down and knit. So, bye. Alright, so our mile is completed and now I am sitting down to knit on this headband thing that I think is gonna be a waste of my time. But it's like this. Let's see if you can see it. So it's got upside down heart, right side up heart. I'm not sure if I'm doing a Valentine's Day market. I applied for one, but I haven't heard. So I wanted to test this out to see if it would even be something worth knitting in case I do the market, but I don't think it is. It's like so thick already, or wide, and I probably should have just turned it into a hat, but at this point it's not gonna work as a hat. So I'm gonna finish this. I have one more row and then my bind off, and then we will see if it's gonna work or not. But otherwise I'm gonna work on my strawberry hats. So that's what we're gonna do. The kids are having their snack and then they're going back to the playground. They just did a couple laps with me on the track, and yeah, it's sunny and it's gorgeous. So we're gonna enjoy it. I feel like I say that a lot, but I feel guilty not enjoying the good weather while we have it because so many other people are stuck inside with really bad weather right now. So if that's you, I am so sorry. Please enjoy the sunshine with me, and I will send some warmth your way through the internet. All right, friends, we are back home. I'm outside on our front driveway and I'm knitting. And so I wanted to show you these baby booties that I make. These are some like faux suede soles that I bought on Etsy. And then you just use your crochet hook, like an itty bitty one, and draw up the yarn through each of these little hole punches. And then you can knit the baby booty. So that's what I'm working on now. I made a little blue baby hat last night. And so I'm thinking I'll try to sell these with it as a set. But yeah, I've already made my strawberry hat for the day. Well, let me show you. I was then working on this baby hat again for Valentine's Day, but I'm not loving these hearts. I don't know if on this 5 across row, if I was supposed to do 2 rows, but it just kind of looks wonky. So I think once I go inside, I'm going to look at the pattern and see if maybe doing 2 rows would help here. So I'll just go back and take out this top row here and then put in another row with these 5 and then do an extra row with the little points of the heart. Otherwise I'll just rip it out because they do not look like hearts at all. It looks like a geometric design, but not what I was going for. So once again, I'm mad at that project. So we're switching teams and going team blue. So let's do it. All right. It's getting kind of cold, so I put on my robe because I'm in my driveway, so I can do what I want. And I wanted to show you that I finished the first baby booty. So, oh, there goes a neighbor. Yeah, so that's one down. Now, see in that folder, look how cute that is. It's so stinking cute. I'm going to start knitting on the second one, but I wanted to show you guys this. We probably have like 10 more minutes outside before we lose our sunshine and it gets really cold and we go inside to do homeschool stuff. But I at least figure if I can get all the stitches on the needle on the first couple rows done before we go inside, then then it'll just make it a lot easier. And while the kids are, doing homeschool, I can pick it up and knit a few stitches, but I don't have to concentrate as much on the rest of it once I get it all picked up. So there we go. And I will see you guys later. Welcome back. Today it's Wednesday morning and we are downstairs for my power hour, and I decided to sit down and have a look at this hat that is giving me grief. I did realize I skipped the second row in the middle of the heart, so I've ripped it back now, and I'm going to do the second row and then do the points, and we'll see if we like the heart any better than I did yesterday. But while I'm working on this, I'm watching some YouTube. So today I'm watching Quack House Crochet, and yeah, we're gonna see if we can't remedy this baby hat. So let's get to it. As a stay-at-home mom and business owner, I can't just leave and go to work for 8 hours. If I could do that, I would get so much more knitting done. Instead, I have to find ways to squeeze in a few rows. Sometimes that means an hour of knitting at the park. Sometimes it's just a row or two during homeschool lessons. Tonight there was an open gym for kids at the Warrior Stadium, so we went. I didn't get as much knitting done as I wanted to there because I ended up playing basketball with the kids. But in the end, I'm a mom first, and my kids are the most important thing. So while I want them to know and see that I work hard, I also want them to know that I will set my needles down anytime to be with them. Thank you so much for watching this week's vlog. Stay tuned next week to watch me market prep for Valentine's pop-up market. Have a great week, friends, and I'll see you later.